Hello everyone, welcome to Infra Expert. Today's topic, as you can understand, will be GCP, which is Google Cloud Platform. Just to let you know that this session will be an overview of GCP, which means it will be a theoretical session. This is to ensure we know the basics of GCP first before we deep dive into the practical session. So, what all things we'll be discussing over here? We will see what is cloud computing, what are the cloud service providers, the Gartner's IaaS Magic Quadrant, what is GCP, advantages of it, the services offered by GCP, the regions and zones covered by GCP, Google Cloud Compliance, Gemini, which is the AI tool of Google, and how to interact with Google Cloud services. Before we go ahead with Google Cloud, you should know what is cloud computing. Although I have explained this earlier in AWS tutorial, but just to memorize you, cloud computing is a distribution of computing resources on demand via the internet, which includes servers, storage, databases, software, security, and more. So it allows lowering of costs and boosting efficiency by enabling individuals and organizations to access and utilize these resources without requiring on-site infrastructure or upkeep. So basically it helps you save your money. It aids businesses in reducing their use of resources and total infrastructure expenditures. This is how, this is with the load balancing, this is with the computing on how much resources you would need, go as per your need. With that you can, and instead of keeping the data on the local server on their devices, users can save, change or process it on the internet or a cloud platform with the help of a remote server. You first need to know what are all the cloud service providers currently in the market, the top ones. So there are plenty, and few notable ones are AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. This is at the top, which is followed by Azure, and then comes Google Cloud. We do have Oracle Cloud Platform also, IBM, Alibaba Cloud, and the mother company is Alibaba, Huawei Cloud, Tencent Cloud. We do have multiple more, but these are one of the some of the notable ones. So Gartner's IaaS Magic Quadrant. As you can see, as I was saying, the leaders are at the top. It's Amazon Web Services, followed by Microsoft Azure. Then comes Google and Oracle. This is data as of October 2023. And the challengers over here are IBM, Alibaba, Huawei Cloud, and Tencent Cloud. So, what is Google Cloud Platform, which is GCP? So Google Cloud Platform is a set of cloud computing services provided by Google and lets you store, manage, and analyze data. It is also used for developing, deploying, and scaling applications on Google's environment. GCP services is accessible by developers, cloud administrators, and other enterprise IT of professionals through the public internet or a dedicated network connection. We'll be covering all of these things in the latter part of the course. Here we'll be covering basic to advanced concepts like Google Cloud, Google Cloud Storage, Cloud Console, Google Cloud Services, Google Cloud Servers, Google Cloud Hosting, etc. And this tutorial is designed to help beginners and professionals. So Google GCP is a cloud computing service by Google that helps businesses, developers, and enterprises run applications, store data, and manage workloads on a secure, scalable, and high performance infrastructure. Whether you are building a website, handling large data sets, or running AI models, GCP provides the tools and flexibility to do it efficiently. What makes GCP stand out is its global network, strong security, and seamless integration with other Google services. It offers everything from virtual machines and Kubernetes for containerized applications to data analytics and machine learning tools like BigQuery and TensorFlow. Companies of all sizes use GCP to cut costs, improve performance, and scale their operations without worrying about server management. And you should know Google Cloud Storage are 20% cheaper than AWS. So why GCP? Most of us use Gmail, Google Search, and YouTube, which are all part of Google. And I don't think Google servers went down, which would have prevented us accessing these services. This seems an obvious choice to trust them, right? It's cost effective, better pricing than its competitors. It's highly scalable, and which means it uses scaling to automatically adjust some of virtual machines that are hosting your application. It's custom machine types. You can create compute virtual machines with optimal amounts of virtual CPU and memory. IoT, Internet of Things. It's a fully managed service to easily and securely manage and ingest data from globally dispersed devices. API platform and ecosystem. It allows you to automate your workflow using your favorite language like Compute API, Network API, and several more. Big data analytics, they are fully managed. Big data allows you to integrate automated real-time data streaming with advanced data analytics to continuously collect data, find new insights, and discover new opportunities for growth and value. Cloud AI is the easiest way to run your code in the cloud, and serverless, it is highly available and fault tolerant. So what are the advantages of GCP? Availability. As I already told, you have seen, you have used Google Mail, YouTube, Google Search, and I really doubt how many times we did face any issues accessing them. So customers get higher uptime and reliability. It has disaster recovery in place, which means if a data center isn't available for a particular reason, the system fails back to the secondary data center without any service interruption being visible to users. We will have an overview of this in the region and zones part. Pricing. Google minimizes overheads and consolidates a small number of server configurations, thus saving money for customers at the end. Security. Google provides a broad portfolio of controls and capabilities, including advanced endpoint security capabilities in the world's most popular enterprise browser from Google, and more to help you meet policy, regularity, and business objectives. So, what are the services offered by Google? Cloud computing. So, in cloud computing, we have Compute Engine, which is used to create and manage virtual machines, giving control over the resources you need, like memory, storage, and security settings for your application. GKE, which is Google Kubernetes Engine, it is a managed Kubernetes service that can deploy applications while automatically handling scaling and load balancing. App Engine, it is a scalable platform for running web applications. It can adjust dynamically as per changing demands, providing a secure environment to ensure your app works flawless. Next comes storage. So in storage, you have Google Cloud Storage, which is used to store large amounts of data that needs to be highly available and easily accessed. Persistent disk. provides durable storage, and that can be attached to virtual machines and reused when necessary, making it versatile for various use cases. Cloud SQL, it is a fully managed database service that supports MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server. It's similar to AWS RDS. Next comes networking. So VPC, as per AWS VPC, it's the same over here. It allows you to run applications inside a private network, providing more control and security for your infrastructure. Cloud load balancing, it ensures your application traffic is distributed evenly across multiple instances, helping your app stay fast and responsive. Cloud CDN, which caches contents and delivers it from the closest edge location to users, speeding up delivery and reducing load time. So it's like this, that I have searched something which is there. Currently, I'm in India and I'm searching something which is there in America. So it caches it in the Indian server and it keeps it over there. So for me it will be taking time, but any other, so that's the edge location. So if someone else from India also searches for the same thing, then it won't be going to the American server, and but it will be fetched from the cached location in the edge location and will be delivered to the other user, who will get the response much more pretty faster. Next is data analytics. BigQuery. BigQuery is a Google Cloud's fully managed and completely serverless enterprise data warehouse which analyzes huge amounts of data easy and fast, giving organizations deep insights from their data. Data flow, it's a fully managed platform for batch and streaming data processing and helps you understand how data flows through your system, allowing you to optimize and analyze data processes for better performance. Pub or Sub, it's an asynchronous and scalable messaging service that decouples services producing messages and from the services processing those messages, improving system efficiency and preventing bottlenecks. And second last is machine learning, which has got Vertex AI platform, which is a fully managed unified AI development platform for building and using generative AI. It helps organizations unlock the potential of AI for business transformation. AI platform training, it lets you train machine learning models in the cloud, giving you the computing power to handle complex AI tasks. AI platform prediction, it allows you to make predictions using your trained machine learning models, which helps you apply AI to real world problems. The last but not the least is the productivity and collaboration. So it has Google Workspace. So you will be seeing multiple organizations, they are using Google Workspace as their email or chat or any other services. Uh, so it is a secure collaboration and productivity apps for business of all sizes. It includes Gmail, Drive, Meet, Calendar, and more. IAM, Cloud Identity and Access Management. It is similar to AWS. IAM allows administrators to control who can access what within an organization, ensuring that only authorized users have the appropriate level of access to resources. Regions and zones. You can find the regions and zones covered by GCP from this link, which gets updated as soon as they procure another region. So, what is a zone? It is an area where Google Cloud Platform resources like virtual machines or storage are deployed. So a zone is a deployment area within a region. And then zones are grouped into regions which are independent geographic areas and much larger than zones. For example, all zones shown here are grouped into a single region, Asia South 1. And you can choose what regions you want your GCP resources to be placed in. All the zones within the same region have fast network connectivity among them. Locations within regions usually have trip network latencies of under 5 milliseconds. To develop a fault tolerant application, you will need to spread your resources across multiple zones in a region. This protects your resources against unexpected failures. You can run resources in different regions too. This helps both to bring the applications closer to users around the world and also to guard against the loss of a whole region, say due to a natural disaster, multi-region. So a few GCP services supports deploying resources in what we call a multi-region. For example, Google Cloud Storage. It lets you place data within the Europe multi-region. What that means is that it is stored redundantly in a minimum of two different geographic locations separated by at least 160 kilometers. So if you go in here, you can find out the links, what all regions are over here. You can find it out. You can see over here, and you can check what all regions are available over here, the zones and all, everything you can find it over here. Zones, location, everything you can find it over here. Next comes Google Cloud Compliance. With respect to compliance, you will think of standards, guideline, regulations, solution, law, conduct, multiple things. So you can find out the Google Cloud Compliance Resource Center over here in this link. The compliance offering differ with respect to region where you're located. Now if you go to this compliance reports manager, you will be able to download like this. If you want to download this, you will be able to download. You can select the industry, region, report type, product area, and you will be able to download specific compliance documents with regards to industry, and this will download a zip file which will have the certificates of the specific industry. Next is Google AI. We would need to know on Gemini when it comes to Google Cloud Compliance. So Gemini connects to your stuff in Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Maps, YouTube, and Google Photos to help you find what you need without switching between apps. Basically, it's a generative artificial intelligence chatbot. It gives you all control over your information within with the ability to protect it, encrypt it. So how Gemini works and uses your data? It's developed keeping in mind Google's artificial intelligence principles. It's built with privacy at its core. Data will be handled in accordance with the Google privacy policy. The Google privacy policy protects your information and gives you control over it. Gemini's security. So, if you go over here, how Gemini works for Google Cloud uses your data, you can find every single thing, and Google has provided all the information regarding it over here. So, Gemini security, data protection. Google uses encryption and other security measures to protect user data. Model security. The techniques protect the Gemini model from tampering or unauthorized access. Monitoring and response. Google has systems to monitor and respond to security threats quickly. Collaboration. Google collaborates with security researchers and experts to identify and address potential vulnerabilities. So if you go over here, you can find the AI principles. And if you go to responsibility and safety, you can see over here how Gemini protects and your data around the clock. So you can go through this if you want to. So how will you interact with Google Cloud Services? It's the same like AWS. You need to interact with them, it, and the same goes with Google Cloud Services. Google Cloud Console, like AWS Console, which is a GUI. Google Cloud Console is also a GUI, and it is a web-based graphical interface that allows you to manage and configure your GCP projects and resources. You can either create a new project or select an existing one to use resources within the project. The console provides an easy to navigate dashboard to monitor and control various Google Cloud services. So as I said, it's similar to AWS console, and we will show you in the latter part of the course from where and how to access it. Command line interface, CLI. This is similar to AWS CLI, with which either you can install it locally on your computer, or you can use Cloud Shell, a browser based terminal environment accessible directly from the Google Cloud Console, eliminating the need for local installation. Cloud Shell provides features such as built-in code editor, 5 GB of persistent storage, and pre-installed tools, including the Google Cloud CLI. It supports multiple programming languages like Java, Python, Go, Node.js, and more. Client library. Google Cloud also offers client libraries that simplify resource management and application development. These libraries expose APIs tailored to specific languages such as Python and Node.js, allowing you to interact with GCP services more intuitively. Client services are available for app APIs for accessing services with less code and seamless integration with GCP. Admin APIs for managing resources, ideal for built-in automation tools. Additionally, these libraries can be used for services like Google Maps, Drive, and YouTube. So that's all about the overview of GCP. In the next part of the course, we will be going in depth, and also we'll be seeing some of the things practically on how to access Google Cloud and how to perform more on it. So I hope the overview was fine, and if you have any doubts, you can always reach out to me. I will try to clear your doubts. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Take care.